Not all bad came out of this COVID-19 horrific phenomenon, pandemic, and all. At the beginnings of the pandemic, late March, probably late March, early April 2020, by total fluke, I guess it's meant to be, I was listening to Coast with George Norrie, and I get this doctor, unbeknownst to me who it was, and now he's my idol, and Dr. John McDougall, MD, board certified internist, okay? He's on there, and I'm an attorney, so I have a skepticism built. And I said, "Ugh, I hope he's not one of the ones selling snake oil, pushing vitamins, or some unsubstantiated crap. And you can get rid of this, that, and the other thing if you go to the sun in the west and take a vitamin. Who the heck knows?" I was hoping he wasn't a quack, so I listened more attentively. Anyways, and I soon found that it was Dr. John McDougall, and then he started making sense. He started talking about vaccines. He was an anti-vaxxer, and he just didn't sound quackery. I was just totally excited, seriously. And it was ending some Weight Watchers stuff going on there. Okay. Anyways, I just got so turned on to him. I Googled him right away on my phone. Um, and potatoes. He said, just eat potatoes and corn and rice. Who could fight with that stuff? And this isn't made up. It's a Wednesday morning. I'm freezing. Actually, it's a little cold, and I gotta go. I have to do work. But I love you, Heather. You're great, and your dad is my hero. Okay, and I get energized and juiced up when I talk about John McDougall. So who can fight with taters? Go eat, just don't fry them. Okay, well, maybe I'll go ahead and lose a couple pounds and not have any horrific diseases if I get rid of the oil. I was a veggie anyways, and it's not such a horrific thing to let little animal. We wouldn't eat Fido, our doggies and our pussycats and all. I don't want to get on the vegan bandwagon, but we all know it's no good for us. And who wants to eat these little cats and dogs and they have steak and all this stuff? There's not no love lost there. So, anyways, so I started to eat the potatoes, as he said, Dr. John McDougall, and I ate the corn, ate the rice, the beans, and I'm telling you, and I'm an overeater. Okay, you're on the left of my screen, so I keep looking this way, and I'm an overeater, and I don't advocate overeating. I'm far from perfect, but I'm telling you, and no one's paying me for this. Heather, you got to listen to me, okay? It's really crazy, and I don't do drugs, nothing. This is a natural high. You eat until you're stuffed comfortably, you're not supposed to stuff, and you lose weight. It's unreal. No, seriously. And then he goes ahead, and then you're wondering about this doctor. What's he in it for? What's his ulterior motive? No, he's got a web page. He's a super good human being. I love this guy. And tons, if not all of his stuff is disseminated for free, really on his web page. You're a lucky girl to have a dad who's my hero. Okay, Heather, honest to God. And this is all with my attorney skepticism and all this stuff. He is what he is. He's not phony baloney. He doesn't have a hand in the drug company's pocket. He doesn't. And he says, he can get himself in trouble, and he just says what's on his mind. I love the guy. And so now, since March, what is today? Today is the 18th of November, 2020. So 11, 3, 11. What do we say? My math. What do we? How many months since March? The end of
Oh
March.
gosh,
March.
it's been like 8, right?
Yeah, we got 8 months.
Mm.
Okay, I'm counting on my fingers here. How embarrassing. 8 months. I still love the guy. Should I tell these folks out there how much I lost?
Yeah.
Blend her up, blend her up. Listen, I lost 50 pounds. Okay, 50. I should do before and after picture. Okay,
Hmm.
I lost 50 pounds. I just gained 2 pounds back, 2.5 pounds. Guilty. I was telling you earlier that my kid got a bread machine. He did me a favor. Anyway, 50 pounds, and you just eat what you want, and there's quick ways to do this stuff. You don't have to go and slave labor in the kitchen. The wife helps me prepare some stuff, but you don't even need that. God bless her. You can get your frozen brown rice. You put salt on top. It's really easy stuff.
Hmm.
Anyways, and you can eat like a pig, and you just and the weight keeps coming off, and you wonder what the hell happened and where's the key to this. And I'm not a born again anything. No offense to anybody, our fellow citizens. This thing's the greatest thing since apple pie and sliced bread. And Heather, I love you for I love your dad for this. I don't know. And Mary's cool. Mary's the wife of John McDougall. And this is not a thing. I told you, unwind me watching. I'm like the Energizer Bunny if you haven't watched it. So and I missed the boat, but he was on PBS years and years ago. My wife had heard of him. This was my time to find out about him. Okay. So he's been this John McDougall, MD, board certified internist. He hasn't been shading his story. He's not, no BS, forgive my language. He's been saying the same mantra since the 70s, 80s, 90s, the same stuff. I love you guys, and I'm here. If anyone wants references, I'm William Maff. They can look me up, and
Wonderful.
I'll give a live. How about that